Welcome to PHP tutorial for beginner. In this tutorial, we are going to talk everything about if-else condition in PHP. So what is if-else condition? Let's say we have a condition and that condition is correct, then we'll do it. Otherwise, if the condition is wrong, then we'll do something else. So I'll just show you everything with the example. It will be more clear. First of all, let's go and declare a variable. Let's say $number1 equal to, let's say 10. So right now we are going to write a if condition. So how do we write a if condition? We write it here if, then we give to first bracket, then we give to second bracket, and inside this to first bracket we give a condition. So here we are going to give a condition that we are going to check whether the value of number 1 is 10 or not. So we are going to say here $number1, and we need to give here double equal. Not single equal, we need to give double equal, then we need to say here 10. Then let's say here, inside this to first bracket, we are going to say equal number value is 10. And we need to end this with a semicolon. So right now, if we just set this and if we now refresh here, there you can see number value is 10. Now, if we just give over here, instead of 10, if we say here 15, then save it, it means the condition inside this if condition is wrong, because right now the number on this num1 value is 50, so it will not print anything. If we now just set this, then refresh here, that can see it will show us nothing. So right now we should give a message over here so that the user can understand that the number value is not 10. So for it, we'll give this else condition. So how does else condition work? We need to say here else, ELSE, then to second bracket. Else condition or when the if condition is wrong. It means when the if condition is wrong, it will automatically print whatever we have inside this else condition. So we'll say here equal number value is something else. So if we now just set this and if we now refresh here, it will show number value is something else because the number on value is 15 and it says 10. And in this if condition, the value of number 1 is 10. So that's why it will show whatever we have inside this else condition, which is number value is something else. Again, if we say here 10, it means this condition will be right, so it will not come to the else condition, it will only print this one. If we now refresh here, there you can see number value is 10. Now let's say you want to give multiple condition like this, like if condition. So if you want to write multiple condition, for it we need to set here else if. If you want to give multiple condition, let's say else if, here we are going to say $number1 equal to, let's say 11, and this time for 11 we are going to say here the number value is 11. So first of all, it will check the number on value, which is 10. It will check whether the condition for the first one is right. If it is right, then it will print it. Otherwise, it will check the second condition. Then if none of those condition is right, then it will print whatever we have in the else condition, if none of those condition is correct. If we now save it, obviously it will give us 10 because the number on value is 10. Let's say here 11. It means this if condition will be wrong, but this one will be correct. Okay, I need to give 2 equal sign here. So right now if we save it, then refresh here, there you can see the number value is 11. So you can give multiple else if condition. For example, you can just write here else if number1 equal to, let's say this time 21. Here we'll say number value is 21. If we now set this, obviously it will give us 11 because the number value is 11. Let's say here 21. Set, refresh, there you can see it give us 21. Let's give a different number here. Let's say the value will be 2011. So this time it should print whatever we have inside the else condition because all those condition is wrong. All those condition is wrong, so it will directly print whatever we have in the else condition. If we refresh, there you can see the number is something else which is in the echo else condition. So you can give multiple else if condition, any amount you want. You can give like 10 or 20 else if condition, but you can only write if condition only once. Okay, so right now we're going to show you something else. So instead of equal, let me just remove those. So instead of equal sign, we're going to give this is greater than equal. So we're going to check if the number is greater than 10 or not. So we're going to say number is greater than 10. And here we're going to say number is smaller than 10. So it will check whether whatever number we have, is it equal to or is greater than 10. If the condition is right, it means it will print number is greater than 10. Otherwise, it will print number is smaller than 10. If we now set this, then refresh here, there you can see it says number is greater than 10. If we say here 10, save it, refresh, it will again say number is greater than 10 because we have a equal sign here. But if we remove the equal sign, then save it, then refresh, it will say number is smaller than 10 because 10 is not greater than 10. So let's keep the equal sign. And if we say here 9, it means this condition is wrong because 9 is not greater or equal to 10. So it will print number is smaller than 10. Let me refresh here. There you go. It says number is smaller than 10. Okay. So you can also write onward else if condition if you want. Let me just show you. We are going to say here else if. Then here inside this we are going to say smaller than. It will be less than 9. And here we are going to say if the number is equal to 10, it will say number is 10. And here we are going to say if the number is smaller or equal to 9. So here we are going to say number is smaller than 9, let's say. And here we are going to say number is let's say higher than 10. So here we are just giving condition if number on equal to 10, only then print number is 10. And if the number on variable is equal to or smaller than 9, then it will print number is smaller than 10. Otherwise, it will print number is higher than 10 because there is no greater function here. So if the number is not smaller than 10, then it will be higher than 10. And after this, I need to give a equal sign here, number equal 10, not a single equal. So right now, let's save this. So here, what will happen is that here the value of number is 9. So it will check in the if condition. So in this condition, we say number equal 10, which is wrong. Then it will come here and it will see that the number is either equal to or smaller than 9. Then this condition will be right. Since the number value is 9, so it will print it. Let me just show you. If you now save it, refresh, there you can see number is smaller than 10. And in the else condition, here you can see number is higher than 10. If we just say here 11, it means both if and else if condition will be wrong. If we now refresh, there you can see it will say number is higher than 10. So right now we can write multiple condition inside a single if condition. For example, we have AND operator, OR operator and NOT operator. Let me show you the OR operator first. So here we can say if number is equal to 10 or, so in order to give the OR operator, you need to give this sign. So in order to give this sign, you need to press on shift and the backslash. Then it will give you this sign. Declare onward variable, let's say $number2 equal to, it will be let's say 20. And let's say this number on value will be 10. So here we are going to give a condition if number on value or number to value condition. So here in this if condition we are going to check if the number on value is 10 or number to value is 20, then we'll print something, number is good. Otherwise, we'll say number is bad. So here, the both condition is right. So it will show us number is good. Since this is a OR operator, it means if just a single condition met, it means it will print whatever we have inside this echo. Let's say here, the number one value is 505. It means the first condition will be wrong, but the second condition will be right. And since we are using OR operator, if a single condition is right, it will print it. If we now refresh here, there you can see it says number is good. Now, if we just say here, let's say this one is 10 and this one is 202, it means the number 2, this condition is wrong. Again, since on condition is right, so it will print number is good. But if both condition is wrong, then it will go to the else condition. So here, let's say 100 on and this one is 202, it means both of those condition is wrong. So it will not print this on, it will directly come to the else condition. If we now refresh, there you can see it says number is bad. So this was OR condition. Now let's talk about AND condition. And in AND condition, both of those condition needs to be right. It means if a single condition is wrong, then it will not print whatever we have inside this if condition. Let's say here, the number is 10 and 20. So both condition is right. So it will print number is good. But let's say the first condition is wrong. Let's say 100 on. It means the first one is wrong, but the second one is correct because number 2 value is 20. And since this is a AND condition, both of those conditions needs to be correct. If one of them is wrong, it will not print it. So if we now refresh here, it will say number is bad. And obviously, if both of the condition is wrong, then it will again print number is bad, because in AND condition, we need to have all condition correct. So if we just say here, number 1 is 10, number 2 is 20, both condition is right, so it will say number is good. So this is AND operator. Let's talk about NOT operator. So what is NOT operator? Let me just make it more simple for you to understand. So here, in order to use NOT operator, we just need to give this NOT sign here. So in order to give this sign, you need to press shift and then on. Then you will get this icon. So it means if the number value is not 10, then we are going to say number is, let's say here, number is not right. And let's say here number is left. So if the value of number on is not 10, only then it will print this. Otherwise, it will go to the else condition. So here you can see the number value is 10. So since the number value is 10, so it will not come to this condition. It will print this else condition. If we now refresh here, there you can see it says number is left. But if we just set here 11, it means the number is not 10, so it will come to this condition. So right now, let me just give a is greater than sign here. So here we'll check if the number is not equal to or is greater than 10. Only then we'll print this number is not right. Otherwise, we'll print number is left. But if we just say here number 1 equal to 9, it means the number is not equal to or is greater than 10. It means this condition is right for this value. So if we now save it, then refresh. Okay, the number is still left. Okay, the thing is we need to give a first bracket over here after the not sign, and the first bracket will end here like this. So if we now set this, then refresh here, there you can see it says number is not right. So those are on the basic of if-else condition in PHP. In the next tutorial, we are going to see nested if-else condition. So make sure to subscribe, give a comment, leave a like, and I hope to see you in the future tutorials.